Hey YouTube, today we figure out if we can actually beat Pokemon Leaf Green with only an ABSOL. I actually forgot how good this thing actually is. He has a really good learn set. He learns a lot of amazing moves. I did actually nickname her Abby because I had no idea what to nickname her. I haven't really used an ABSOL before, so this was the first time for me. But the first rival battle was pretty easy because he's pretty strong. Um, I did go ahead and use a few layers and quick attack on the Geodude, and it was pretty easy. I actually thought that I was going to have more problems with Brock, but it only took me a couple of tries to actually take him down and destroy him with Scratch and Lair. Now Onyx Bite could actually do a lot of damage if it actually hit, but I did manage to avoid it by spamming Lair on the Tonski's Bite, but he was overall easier to take down than Geodude because he didn't spam the defense curl. Misty was also pretty easy because we are a dark type. We have bite and quick attack, so we can easily take him down. Rival battles were pretty easy in this game too because Absol is pretty overleveled, like I said, and pretty strong. So I didn't include the optional rival fight and the one on the Nugget Bridge because they were pretty easy. They were just one shots with bite. This was the first one that actually gave me a little bit of problems, but I still made it out with almost all of the HP. The only real problem we're going to have is going to be Blastoise once he has that because it's going to be super bulky, but it's not going to be too bad. Such was also pretty easy. We just spammed Bite through his entire team and we took it down pretty easily. Especially because they barely even attacked us, so that wasn't too bad. Another rival battle time, we just spammed Bite through his entire team pretty easily. So nothing too bad there. Absol can actually learn Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt, and I didn't know that. I don't think that I used any of those moves. I did actually save up and buy all the TMs because I didn't know what I wanted to have on his final move set, but yeah, he can learn all of those moves. We have that option. Erika was a little bit harder because she managed to paralyze me, but I still managed to win the first try or second try, I believe. And I only lost on the first try because she actually managed to poison me and to take me down. Koga was a little bit annoying. He actually took me a few tries because his mug kept spamming minimize and I couldn't hit him. But eventually I actually got the run of my dreams where I could actually just spam bite and destroy his entire team. And his whizzing didn't end up exploding, so that was pretty easy. Next up was another rival battle. I just spammed bite again. Intimidate doesn't actually affect me for once, so that's really good to know. Um, but yeah, Blastoise is going to be the only one that's going to be give me a little bit of problems because he's going to be defensive. But the rest of the team goes down pretty easily with bite and with flinch luck. Sabrina was obviously pretty easy because she couldn't hit me, and I could just spam bite through her entire team. So that was a nice and easy win for once. Next up was Blaine, and Blaine was pretty easy too because I just spammed bite. And Intimidate didn't really affect me, so that was good. I just spammed bite, and with a lot of luck, we actually got him to spend his potions on Rapidash instead of killing Arcanine over and over again, so that was pretty good. Last up was Giovanni again. I just spammed bite. I could use Ice Beam, but I didn't. I chose to just spam bite. I got poisoned in the process, but that wasn't too bad. I just spammed bite and killed his entire team because his entire team has pretty weak special attack or special defense. Then there was Lorelei battle. I forgot to include the rival battle again because I was just spamming bite. I did go through Lorelei with a combination of Thunderbolt and Bite, only because she has a lot of water types and I just wanted to use Thunderbolt. I did use Rock Smash too, or Rock Slide. It was pretty useful against a flying types and ice types, so I chose to keep that. Bruno was actually the first trainer in a while that actually gave me some problems and took me a few tries to take him down because um, his Machamp was the only real threat. It could actually leave and it could actually use Crush Chop or Bulk Up and Crush Chop and destroy me. But luckily he went for Scary Face in this try, so that meant that we could easily take him down. So that was pretty good. But yeah, the rest of his team was surprisingly really easily beaten, even though he had other fighting types. Next up was Agatha. Agatha was easy because she mainly has ghost types that just went by through her entire team and took her down pretty easily. She wasn't too hard. Arbok could give me problems if he managed to paralyze me with glare, but he didn't. So the rest of her team just went down pretty easily. And last up was Lance. Lance was pretty easy too. Um, Lance just spammed a wing attack with Aerodactyl. He didn't actually do much damage to me. His Aerodactyl managed to survive a Thunderbolt, so that could have gone really badly if he actually managed to use any other moves. Besides spamming wing attack, Dragonite was pretty dangerous too, especially because I chose to go into this without Ice Beam, making the battle a little bit harder. If he had more um, Dragonites, this would be really bad. But it wasn't too bad. His last Dragonite actually managed to paralyze me, but I broke through paralysis. I lived his Hyper Beam, so it was pretty good. Last but not least, we had Champion Battle. We just spammed Thunderbolt on Pidgeot before it actually managed to use the Feather Dance or Sand Attack. The rest of his team was just bite spams again. He was actually surprisingly easy in this game. I did manage to get a crit on the Arcanine there, so that was really helpful. I did manage to flinch Executor. He did use a potion there instead of attacking. He used a few potions there, so that was pretty good. He couldn't use them on the Blastoise, so that saved us a lot of time. But yeah, a few bites took that down before it can actually attack me, which was pretty good. Blastoise went down to 2 Thunderbolts, and that was it for the game. I did manage to beat a Leaf Green with only an ABSOL, and pretty easily too, because ABSOL is pretty good mon, pretty easy to use, and it has a really diverse moveset. So yeah, that was that. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, I guess, whatever I decide to do next. So bye for now.